Huh, that was weird. I don't know what happened. This. Why did... Wait, what? Did he spawn down in the pit? I haven't seen that happen before. Also, I'm not trying to ignore anyone, I just don't see any chat messages. I don't know if that's a result of my page being outdated or no one talking. Suppose I could check. Oh, whoops, where am I with the goggles? That whole run? No wonder that FA was doing damage to me. Oh yeah, right, I'm not doing that. I want to go check, just to make sure. Okay, we're good. Classic. How have the runs been? They've been fine. I've only done like 4, I think. Not on stream, but 4 in this party. I see you. They've been solid. I can't complain. One of them was a little bit delayed because of a waterboard incident. But it happens to the best of us. Can't really be mad. This is the first time the server's been a little meh. Which I'm not loving, but uh-oh, that's yellow room. I should probably go do that, huh? I'm gonna go do it. Hold on. My brain reverted all the way back to like 2022. I was like, oh, I just need to explode this, then I can leave. That hasn't been true for a while. I cleared 76 seconds. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. This will be a sub 2. I cannot complain at all about this run. I'm also a little bit rusty, but you know, who isn't, I suppose, at the end of the day. Also, the new SkyHanni version has 2 things that I like to complain about. One of them being the Livid Solver is really bad now, and the other, oh, there's a 305 sub 2. Holy crap! Yeah, one being the Livid Solver sucks, and the other being it breaks Waterboard Solver, which also sucks. Hey Onyx, I know everyone left my run, it's just, you know, I don't have really anything to do in the lobby, so you know what, I get to gonna clear some rooms and do some secrets, why not? Recommed, yes, recommed bouncy. I think I still need that somehow. I got a Jujubo and E-Man Slayer 6 on your way. I just came back to this game after a year. They changed Diamond and G heads are soulbound now. Yerp, they are. They are. They are now soulbound. What's your opinion on that? Makes sense. It's a reward you get from progression. Kind of makes sense that you'd have to progress to get it. Do you think it's a good change? I think it's a good change in the long term, but in the short term it's going to suck because people like me can't get a Diamond Necron head. And it's going to make it difficult for people like me to play M7. But eventually, the dungeon people will learn, you know, in my mind. I don't really have anything against it, but I'm also in a little bit more of a blessed position. In the only diamond head I'm missing is Necron. Is the Avaaidan playing M5? I never thought it would happen. Yeah, I know. People have accused me. They've said there is no way Avaaidan will play M5. And I got invited to a party. And you know what? I'm gonna play some damn M5. So people can laugh at my bad Dungeons gameplay if they want. Carry me when? Never. Well, not never, but you know, probably never. Hello, trap. Ah, of course I hit the slab. I hit the slab. Sad face. Come on, salamanders. I've been asking for a carry for a long time now. I'm pretty sure you could just get some Kata XP in that time. But I'd rather not get the Cat XP? That seems fair, but then you won't get the Cat XP. If you would rather not get it, then you won't get it. And grind collection. Okay. Go crazy. Or F7. You get a lot of, I mean not a lot, but you'll get a pretty decent amount of Cat XP if you're playing F7. Oh shit, I gotta swap. No. 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 Oh, it said it twice just to piss me off. Because the server was a little bit behind. No, man. No. Can't wait to play M5 again. It's a good floor. Like it's Kata 32 F7P finder, so 90% it's gonna suck even more. So what's your goal, salamanders? How would you like to rectify this problem? Are you solution oriented about this? Or are you still in the grieving process? Just to try and drop handle. Seems like a good goal. Hello, Simone. Actually accepted, thank you. Yep, I accept everyone. I'm assuming you're in the stream chat, Simone. Simone. I'm hoping you don't want to like lowball a skin off me, because it's going to end poorly. Not a very big Discord user personally. I mean, you don't have to be in Discord to be a perm. You just gotta add people to your friends list and then invite them when you're on. That's what I do with this perm. Like, I don't have J301 or Hatsune Mithriku's contact information, but they're on my friends list, and boy, when they're playing M5, I'm like, hello. What's up? I'm turned around. It's over here. I've lost all sense of direction. I definitely can't get out of here, but you know what? Whatever. Guess who's back? Back again. Spawned bat. You know, I'm just gonna. I was like, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? Dungeon chest key, my beloved. Holy crap, the rare 3 out of 3. Super tall where I don't even need to do anything else. This is incredible. I'm gonna capitalize on this. Should have leapt to a different person. And I'm aware of that now. Oh, damn it. One block off. Holy 21.18. That is pretty cool, Salamanders. Should the 6 people watching care a lot? Pff, I don't know. Doesn't matter what they think. Matters what you think. Oh wait, we've learned from that. We've learned and we've grown. Oh crap, my WaterSolver is broken, folks. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, I saved it a little bit. We're good. We should be good. Oh, whoops, I didn't end the flow. Alright, we're not good. I can't flip green right now. I think I can flip everything else without having to worry. And now we can flip green. Any second. I gotta uninstall this version of SkyHanni. Get to wear a cool claw thing, so like that's worth. So true. Gonna die to venomous. Am I mage to 52 yet? Yeah, yes I am, apparently. Oh, it's rounding up. I see, it's rounding up. We're so close to mage 52. It's really a bummer. Person was talking about how the summer camp you go to where you have to learn ISL. It's for Boy Scouts. Interesting. Seems like a useful skill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Still wearing wither goggles. Forgot to swap. Give me my young dragon fragments. Give me my young dragon fragments. Okay, I believe this is going to be the correct course of action. As opposed to the other down set. You get to join a cult. Is that what people are into these? Is that what the kids, is that what the youth want? They want to join a cult? And shoot guns. Yeah, this country really is cooked, isn't it? What would be a good armor for me to use for archer? I use 3/4 SA with the Necromancer Lord Helm, but I don't think that's good. Well, ideally you get Necron. I would say, I mean, my honest advice to people is to hold off on armor upgrades until you get an F7 completion and then purchase a Wither armor set. It's not that much more expensive than Necromancer Lord or Shadow Assassin, and it is going to be your set forever. I'm close to Kata 24 as well. There you go. Shooting guns is funny, that's just you. It's not me, I'll tell you that. But that's fine, you can have your own interests. We're all unique individuals. It's definitely not just you, salamanders. Like, other people in the world also enjoy shooting guns, but is it even not salvaging his armor? Yeah, I got my bags full up of other armor that I need to salvage. I'm making a decision. Unfortunately, and that decision is dungeon armor less important than fishing armors. Shooting guns should not be a celebrated recreational activity, IMO? Yeah, me too. I agree. I don't really understand this nation's fetish with guns, but you know, whatever. I didn't kill him. I only hit him with 2 of my arrows. I enjoyed for sure. Yeah, it's fine. You're allowed to enjoy things. We live in a world where soft power is really king, so I don't know why people think guns are all that. It is laughable to me that people are like, we need guns to defend ourselves from the government, when the government, like, yeah, your M4 is really gonna... Your M4 is really gonna, or, like, stand up to the fucking cops that have tanks, for sure, man. How's your TPS so low? I get like 50 TPS on my average servers. Minecraft runs at 20 TPS, so I doubt it. I'm a little confused as to how you're getting 50. Only on you guys live in myself. I'm not saying you do, salamanders. I'm not saying that you're an evil person for engaging in something that you find fun. Just saying the proliferation of guns as a recreational activity, which is pretty much only a thing in this country and not any others, is largely indicative of how our country feels about guns, which is, at least in the media at large, with some degree of reverence that I find concerning. TPS, never mind, I thought it meant something else, the server's lag thing. Yeah, it is. TPS is ticks per second. If a server is running at 20 ticks per second, that means 20 ticks are happening every second. Minecraft runs at 20 ticks per second. And a tick is an update. Everything updates in this game off of ticks. So when you try to teleport, you teleport on a tick. When you jump, well, that one's not so true. But you know what I mean. So, if the server is not running at 20 ticks per second, then that means time is slowing down. 1 tick is also 0.05 seconds. Yes, 1 tick is 1/20th of a second, hence why Minecraft runs at 20 ticks per second. Come on, let me through. Thanks. It's gotta be this one, right? Yeah. I also have grown up in a house where my dad has a lot of guns, my grandpa has a lot of guns. Yes, that is the part that I find concerning. Grandpa's dead. I'm sorry to hear that. I have horrible lag in almost every server, like I am on 200 milliseconds and anything, and I lag back a lot. Well, that's different from ticks per second. Ticks per second is the server host, MS is your connection to the server. If the server is lagging, then the TPS is low. If your connection is bad, then your ping is high. Thank you for explaining. No problemo. And you probably do know, but I'll explain anyway. Ping is measured in milliseconds, and that's how long it takes for your input to be registered by the server. When you click, obviously your computer locally knows that you clicked instantly, but the server doesn't know you clicked until it receives the packet. So your click goes through your computer, through your wireless network, and then your wireless network relays that information to the server, and then the server registers your click. And that whole process takes however much your ping is. So if you have 200 milliseconds, that means all of your inputs are delayed by 200 milliseconds, because it takes 200 milliseconds for your input to get to the server. So the higher the ping, the longer the delay between your input and the server understanding your input. Some of that may be because your connection is bad, and some of that may be because you are just physically very far away from the server and your information has longer distance physically to move to get to the server. For example, I live in Oregon, the server is hosted in Chicago, Illinois. That's not too far away. I have about 50 milliseconds of ping. However, if I lived in an Asian country, Japan, I don't know, anywhere like that, it's much further away. My ping is going to be higher. That's also how most dupes work, since they delay packets. Yep, because the information that your client is interpreting and the information that the server is interpreting are not the same information. Oregon-based state, true. In Washington myself, let's go. Pacific Northwest gang. Ping is so trash and I'm in Kansas. Now that might just be your internet. Do you support the Chiefs? Who are the Chiefs? The Kansas City Chiefs? I'm from Italy, but I moved to Australia. Australia probably has the worst ping. Where is my good friend, the last weatherman? Oh, he was dead. He was dead. Oh. I'll let him get the last two. I picked the wrong split. This was not the right split for me to take. It's fine. I think I can figure out a way to fix it. Someone's doing Cathedral. I will do top two. I guess I get to do it anyway. Nope. Mahomes blows. God damn. Them's fighting words. Kelsey is insufferable. Is Kelsey the one that's dating Taylor Swift? Travis Kelsey? I'm #1 Chief hater. Holy. I don't even think I'm ranked in Chiefs hate. Uh-oh, folks. #1 Walnut hater. Those Kansas boys really do care about their Chiefs. I don't know why they don't just do multiple servers for other reasons, since we all know they have the money to do so. You would still need to actually talk to each other. Making that network system would be difficult, and it would be easier on latest, which is why I'm hopeful we finally update to latest, which they've said they will do during the foraging update, because there's a lot of good things that can come from the foraging update. An actual resource pack, Packets sent correctly, localized regional servers. It'll be great if we ever get there. I'm getting to doubt it, but I'm trying not to lose hope. Team is just incredibly annoying. I think most sports teams are just annoying. Except, of course, for the San Francisco 49ers. That's my dad's favorite team, so I gotta stand them. It's in my blood. The life of an SF 49ers fan is full of disappointment. Brock Purdy, my beloved, so true. Imagine losing. We don't have to imagine it. Let me tell you. Oh shit, can I get all three? Hold on. I do this. I do this. I do that. Boom. Who needs a WaterSolver? Takes a little bit of elbow grease. Do you not have WaterSolver anymore? I do, but new SkyHanni broke it, so I gotta like undo it. Be able to move my mouse mid-air while teleporting without spamming back to the original place, only letting me move forward. So true. Just give it a couple of decades before they update the latest. My friend is a Niners Glazer, and I think he's pretty funny. I mean, I'm not like a Glazer of any teams except for my alma mater, and even then, my alma mater is not doing well. Thanks to the realignment. So, you know, it is what it is. Am I more into basketball? Holy! Nugs? Is it the Nuggets? I'm a huge fan of their chicken. Nugs and Hornets, the worst picnic ever. I always go to the wrong side in this room. I don't know why. I right-clicked on that block. Don't gaslight me, game. Why are there 4 people in my room? What's going on? DSW and Lakers are my go-to teams. Holy bat chest. I know nothing about basketball. Sorry. I love it for you, though. Right, I'm not doing that. let's see. Does Birds clear yellow room faster than Arch? I doubt it. Then again, I always use my ability when I enter yellow as Arch, so, you know, it kind of dies in 1 second. Not even. Ooh. Plus 1 million coins. Never gonna turn it down. Never gonna turn it down. I will never do a thing like that. Oh, this is 2 out of 3. Means I probably shouldn't do it. Playing LCM must be so fun. Incorrect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gotta be the top 3, I assume. Yup. Blood Rush, Blood Camp Boss. Yeah, it's fun until you do it 8,000 times and you're like, please let me actually play the game. Please let me do secrets, please. Bruise Yellow is not faster. Let's go! Avaaidan right once again. I'm always right. Get it twisted. Everything I say is factually correct. Forever. Ooh, ow. It's cricked my neck in a weird way. Remember when Ava Glazer here? That is true. Real. Ah, son of a biscuit. Do you know listen to music while playing SP? Not while I'm on stream, no. Should have gone through the wall. Science teacher said son of a bee sting the other day in class. It is very funny. I've never really understood why you're not allowed to swear in public. I've never really understood that one. It's just humorous to me. It's very amusing. Like, we all know what word was supposed to be said. You know what I mean? Like, when an adult is like, ah, fiddlesticks, you know? We all, even when I was in 6th grade, I was like, that motherfucker just said fuck. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, oh, I wonder what Mr. Johnson is trying to say. Cheese and crackers. I don't understand why they had to do that instead of being like, fuck me, Jesus Christ. It's very silly to me. As a teacher, I could understand it. You're not allowed to say fuck in front of all of the 11-year-olds that definitely know the word fuck already. For younger kids, I meant? Oh, yeah, no, you're not supposed to. Okay, I understand that. I'm not saying, like, you got to go up to a 4-year-old in, like, a stroller and be like, fuck you! That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, when I was in 11 is young. 11 is young. Brother, are you telling me when you were 11 you didn't know what the word fuck was? Because listen, I've been around 11-year-olds. I've been around 11-year-olds both as an 11-year-old myself and as like a 15-year-old. And both times I saw those motherfuckers in the hallway being like, man, fuck this, fuck that shit, man, fuck this, because they don't really know how to curse yet. They're still trying to figure it out. I did, but I preferred other words. That's my point, though. They all know. When you're 11 years old, you know the word fuck, and so does all of your other 11-year-old friends. So I don't understand why we all have to, like, pretend no one knows the word. When I'm in class, I'm like, fuck, and everyone's like, you can't say that, you can't say that. And then I, like, age 3 years, and people use fuck every other sentence, and it's totally fine. What does lever behind the crypt even do in chat? What do you mean? Oh, in 2 out of 4, or what? In 2 out of 4, it opens the top, the one to the left. Oh, that one. This one right here, it opens this one. Opens that door. I've heard like every swear word in middle school, like just all of them daily. Yeah, all the people that I know, I mean, I curse all the time, but like unironically, the people that I've been around that curse the most are like 14-year-olds in middle school / early high school. They curse all the time, and they don't curse in a way that adds to the meaning of the sentence. They curse in just because they can all the time. And then we go to class, and the professor's like, teacher, I guess you call him back then, and you're like, shit, man. And they're like, what the hell? You can't say that. You can't say that. Everyone is already saying it all the time. Who is this for? Who is this for? Who is this protecting, and why does this rule exist? That's my question. Come to Australia and then you'll hear it in every sentence. Yeah, exactly. Except you guys say a word that even I won't say, but I understand that you guys, it means something different over there. I wonder at what age I won't look at the people 5 years younger than me and be like low-key disgusted at how they act. The difference is you just gotta be like, well, I love it for them. Because you know what I mean? Because like, the C word? Yes, the C word. Like, when I see a 14-year-old, I'm not like, man, I'm going to try to change that person because I find their whole personality exhausting. I'm like, I remember when I was 14, I was probably pretty insufferable as well. I wish them well on their journey, but I'm not going to be a part of it because I can't tolerate being around them. You know what I mean? That's at least how I've approached it. I'm still even just like that aspect of them. Of course! That's why you're not friends with them. I'm like, I wish you could be a little bit more mature. But that's not where they're at right now. They're at the time where they're like in, Skibidi Toilet on YouTube. I'm not gonna be like, everyone who likes Skibidi Toilet is like inferior to me. I'm just gonna be like, well, everyone who likes Skibidi Toilet is just of a different, they're at a different life point. They're at a different point in their lives, and maybe, maybe one day we'll be at a similar point and we can interact. But right now, it's just, right now it ain't happening. Because the other thing is that age doesn't necessarily mean, when I was gonna say that, people were gonna clip that and make people think that I am in favor of lowering the age of consent. I want a disclaimer. I am not talking about sexualness, okay? None of this is about sexuality. But age doesn't necessarily mean maturity, right? Like, there are 14-year-olds that are... Like, when I was a 14-year-old, I was having conversations with my other nerdy-ass 14-year-olds about, math and shit. And then there were other 14-year-olds that were, they were putting straws up their nose and trying to drink the milk through their nose. And then let me tell you, as a 22-year-old, there are 22-year-olds that are still drinking milk through their nose. And we call those people frat kids. But you know what? That's fine. That's all valid. It just means that, I don't hang out with them because we're at different points. People you surround yourself with make up a good % of you as a person. That is true. That is true. You are not wrong. Said in quotations for a reason. Yeah, Salamander. I hear you. There are your friends. They're the people that you can rely on, and then there are the people that you hang around because they're kind of fun to be around. But either way, they are your friends. They're just differing degrees of camaraderie. Social circles are interesting to me. Known them for like, I don't know, 8 years though. Oh, they're grandfathered in. It's okay to grow apart from people, salamanders. That's the beautiful thing about this life. We are always improving and changing. I knew a few people who were friends with people just because they knew them for a long time. That is true. I was a similar way with a lot of my relationships. Shouldn't be reason to be friends with them though. That is, I agree with you now, but at the time I definitely didn't agree with you. I had to live through that experience to come to that conclusion myself. It's a lot better looking in hindsight. Yeah. I mean, there were some friendships slash societal relationships I stayed in far longer than I should have, largely because of a tautological nature. Like, I have been in this relationship for so long. I've been in this friendship slash relationship for so long. You know, I can't end it. I can't stop being friends with this person because it's been so long. But then, you know, eventually we moved on from that. But I wouldn't have done that because someone on the internet told me to. Can you ask the mage which mod they're using for watcher stuff? Hello, mage. Hey, you know this guy more than me, Lime. Can you ask them? Ruh-roh. Warped out of your dungeon to a shitty server. Lol. Surround yourself with like-minded people who try to build you up. That's true, but it's easier said than done. My best friend in 2nd grade and only talk to him once a year. God, I love guy best friends, man. I love guy best friends. You're like, that's my best friend. Like, when did you last talk to him? I don't know, like a year ago. Did you know he got married? Holy, good for him. You know what I mean? It cracks me up. Oh, man. Trying to talk to most of my friends every day or two. See, I hear that, and then I have to ask, like, how many friends you have. Because that would exhaust me. Even talking to, like, 5 people every day would exhaust me. I'm not saying that's just me, that's just a me thing, you know? I'm sure it's not true for everybody. There are social butterflies out there. Ones who I differentiate from the pool of friends. God damn, you talk to 11 people every day? Wow. Does they fall in the group of close friends? That's crazy. When I was in high school, I had a group of friends that was like, I would say like 7 of us. Other people, you know, we tried to include, but you know, usually it's voiced like 3-ish and text with 6 about. God, wow. That's crazy. I love it for you. I do. I'm envisioning myself in that scenario, and I don't know if I could cope. I guess we're doing this, huh? How many M5s do I need to do to be like top 50? I don't know, like 4,000. I'm in college right now. Nice. Hold on, I'll continue reading in a second. I gotta lock in here, and Hatsune Miku is a little. They're bad mannering right now. They're bad mannering, and so is Mio. There's a lot of bad manners happening around here at the moment. I'm quite disappointed, to be honest. They should know better. They should know better. I'm not taking that cloak. I'm just not taking that cloak. Can you not stand inside me, brother? There's so much bad manners happening around here. The mage's answer made no sense since there's no chat message for watching mover, but fair enough. I'm not sure how well the you know, what happened to Road Dugao, by the way? I don't know. I think he's like addicted to League or something, or Valorant. I don't know. My only problem is I don't sugarcoat things a lot and don't put people on pedestals. That's nice. I'm pretty extroverted and don't really find social situations challenging. That's nice. I find social situations very challenging, and I'm quite introverted. There's a good way to grind for hype. Get in the mines, brother. Get in the mines. All of my best friends have always been virtual. All my best friends have always been online friends. And I don't know. There's, like, some of them I talk to quite a bit. All the time, I probably annoy the hell out of them. But that's a very, very small group of people. That's like 3 or 4 people. And there are people that I talk to off and on. That's a lot of people. It just like so happens that we message and then boom, there it is. The vast majority of people online, I'm like, I know cursorily. Like, I had one conversation with them a year ago, and I'm like, yeah, they're chill. And then our message history on Discord is like 7 messages. And I kind of love that for us. I have to be able to see and look at you eyes to have a mega genuine conversation. I cannot look you in the eyes ever. Eye contact is horrible. Oh my god. It's one of the worst things ever invented. God was not cooking when he made eye contact. You can only really call people by their actual names. It's funny. I've always viewed it the opposite. If you pick a username online, you had full control over that name. That's what you wanted to be called. If you're... Meanwhile, the government name is the name your parents wanted you to have. I've always made an effort to call people by their chosen names rather than their given names. You're so right, never call me anything but Mio. Listen, you're the one who chose it. Well, I don't do eye contact, it's more that I need to see you. Why is that, do you think? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I'm curious to know your thoughts. It's to be called Sala or something? Alright, I'll call you Sala. Of course I respect chosen names. I'm just saying I can only keep calling people like Aiden instead of Sigma King 69. No! Well, okay, that's a different thing. In your example, I imagine you're talking about a Minecraft username that changes all the time. For example... So it appears I can change IGN again. For example, when Slyn changes his name to Demonic Fudge 58, I'm not going to call him Demonic and I'm not going to call him Fudge, right? I'm going to call him Slyn, but that's because his actual name is Slyn and he has changed his name for 1 month as a joke. Right? I'm assuming his real life name isn't Slyn, but I'm going to keep calling him Slyn even if I knew his real life name was Justin. However... If someone's chosen name was Sigma King 69, probably we wouldn't be friends in the first place. But if we were, I would call him Sigma or I would call him King. If he was like, my name is Sigma King 69, I would do it, right? Just an example. There you go. But I'm telling you that would be my ideal. I wouldn't be like, Sigma King 69 is, what's your real life name? What can I call you, brother? because he's given me the name I can call him. It's Sigma King 69. Calling another man king is outrageous. It's an assumed pseudonym. Time to rename to Sigma King 69 the avaaidan repellent. It might be better than 1me0, I can't lie. Which is why I call you Mio. Or oh me oh my, if I'm feeling a little bit bold and naughty. What's the word? Not naughty. It's like naughty, but in like a mischievous. Thanks for the name suggestion. God, don't actually change your name to Demonic Fudge 58, you dumbass. Come on. That comes to the level of connection. It's just something that I really prefer for online friendships. Fair enough. Here, I'll give you an example. My co-op's name is Abolishment. Right? My co-op's name is Abolishment. I knew him before I was co-op mates with him, and after we became co-op mates, I lived with him for 3 years. I lived with him. I saw him every day, in person, in the flesh. I looked him in the eye. Well, I don't do eye contact, but I saw him, we had conversations, I talked to him, and I talked about him to other people that lived in the house, and I called him Abel the entire time. I know his real name, but I didn't call him that. Now, if he had asked me, like, hey man, stop fucking calling me Abel, I would have made an effort to change it. It would have been difficult for me to do so. But I would have made an effort. But he never did, and that was how, I referred to him. I still call Time his IGN from 2017 occasionally without noticing. See, I mean, there you go. That's great for you. I just can't operate that way. No, it's fair enough. I'm just saying. I'm not saying like that my way is correct. I'm just saying that like your worldview and my worldview are very different, and I just want to know how we, first principles. How do we derive that? I prefer being called Ava, but everyone calls me Aiden. I'm not gonna like throw hands over it, but. That's the name I chose for myself. Stop calling me oh me oh my. Alright, I'll call you Mio then. I'll call you Ava. See, exactly. I'm not saying you suck, man. I'm just saying people in general. My old friends call me by my old name, which was Apex. This is before Apex Legends. I see why you gotta change it. It's always unfortunate when something horrendous happens. Like all the Adolfs of the world were like, shit, can't be named that anymore. All the Apexes of the world were like, fuck, can't be named that anymore. It's so sad. It's totally fine at the end of the day. The thing that matters most is what people want others to call them. Yeah, exactly. That is true. That's the truth. Usually introduce myself with my name even online. That is fair enough. It's always unfortunate when something horrendous happens. Okay, listen, you didn't let me finish. It's always unfortunate when something that is the same name as someone else happens and ruins the meaning of that for everything else. Like, for example, Adolf. I'm sure there were a ton of people in Germany that were like, my name is Adolf. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, one Adolf comes along, and all of a sudden, no one is named Adolf anymore. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they were wrong to change their name. I'm just saying I'm sure they were upset by it. They're like, what the fuck did I do? What'd you say fuck me for? I didn't do that. Now I can't have my name anymore? Never introduced myself with my real name online? Holy... Epic or leg? Epic. Tragic. And here I come. Marcus! You're always here for the dungeon streams. I love it. Hello, brother. Hello. It's fair enough. I mean, for me, like, if I I kind of, unironically, the thing I hate most about my username is that it has my real name in it. Or at least it has my government name in it. I would, looking back, I probably would have done something differently, but hey, it's grown on me at this point. Lime should have been holding Kime 5 Dade and Minnows Black after that Phoenix pet could have been a leg. So damn real. Do you go by your government name? No. If I went by it, I probably wouldn't be calling it my government name. What do you go by? You don't get to know. Teehee. I only need 30 more T5s till Rev 9. Yo, you're getting close. You're getting close. Don't worry, Mio. You will know one day what the name I go by is. It's just not ready yet. Your government name is Aiden, right? At the moment, yes. Got a legendary Meg Pet while fishing? How? It's not fishing festival. You probably want to change it to something posh, something like Charles. So true. Yep, I want to be known as Charles. If I wanted to be really posh, I would go by my middle name, which I don't feel like I should do. I should give that information out online, considering that would, like, you already know my first name. Regrettably finished Kuda, and now I feel empty and have no clue what to progress for since the majority of the game is boring as fuck. You should help me, Max Kudra. Smile, smile, smile. Donald, I will never... Nope. In my eyes, Donald has also been ruined. Ava Charles. Ava Charles. What's your middle name? Nah, I can't be doing that. You know my birthday, my first name, and then my middle name? You're actually going to be able to, like, find my house. You probably already can, but... I'm going to live in a world where that's not true yet. I think it's more Trump than Donald. True, maybe Donald Duck takes priority over Ava Mark. You think I would change my legal name to Mark? I'm offended. Yeah, you also know where I live. You're so real, Salamander. Yes, Salamander. Yep. There you go. You're building the report to send to Credit Karma or whatever. Why am I being told to install Watcher add-ons? Isn't Word the one who made Watcher add-ons? Is that the joke? Am I being slow? Yes. Oh. That's the funny part. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I get it now. I spent 1.3 billion on Will of Fates and got nothing. Do I continue? No. No, you do not. What are you Wheel of Fating? I assume Godroll Magma Lord? You being Swavy? Are you being a Swavy stream right now? I'm curious. So, now you guys... I mean, I've given enough... I'm very curious to know your thoughts. So far, because I've said I'm changing my legal name, you guys have suggested Charles. You guys are thinking Charles or Mark or Donald. Those are the three, huh? Damien. Okay, Damien. Damien Haas reference. Guz Destroyer? Yup. Yup. You're close. Do any of your mods auto-update, or have you updated any mod recently? I updated SkyHanni. Desco. I updated SkyHanni to latest. I had... Let me find the... I had SkyHanni 0.27 beta.12 before. Dylan? Nope, not Dylan. Gus the Gummy Gator? That's a contender for sure. Alfred! Alfred! Batman posting! Batman! Batman! Alfred Pennyworth! Butler Extraordinaire. These are some great names. None of you are right. But I'm loving the names. I don't get how you can watch Swavey and Cow is bad because their content is literally just watching you waste other people's money. Yeah, I don't watch them. I've seen one of their videos each and I'm like, oh, this is it, huh? I love it for them though. They're paying their bills, I hope. Why'd you say uh-oh, Peck? Oh, I forgot to swap helmets. No! Minus 304 score. That disco message is fear-inducing. I think it's trying to figure out why WaterSolver broke, which I feel bad about, because I swear half my interactions with Desco are like, your mod broke because I broke it. And then Desco's like, how'd you break it? And I'm like, I don't know. Tee-hee-hee. I'm very helpful. I'm like the best thing. Is your full name Aiden Lee Joseph? Salamanders, if you're gonna start posting people who live in Oregon with the name Aiden just until you find me, you are gonna get a timeout. Come on, brother. Something for cybersecurity here. No, it's something else. Didn't even know WaterSolver broke. Oh God. On God. Yeah, sorry, Desco. I don't know. I bet I could find you. I bet you could, but let's keep it to yourself, huh, Salamanders? Let's not tell other people, huh? Let's not put it in a public stream chat. You named Benjamin because you're totally English. You got another vote for Benjamin? Could you be unique and be the second person since 1949 with the name Adolf? No, since I'm Jewish, I don't really think me, like, I don't know. I don't think that's for me. No! Bartholomew. Nope. Don't find him. Listen, I can't stop you from trying to find me. I'm never going to tell you that you're right. And also, if you, I'm not kidding. Like I'm laughing a little bit, but like, you know, you shouldn't be posting people's full information online. It's called doxing. And then secondarily, like, you know, I can't stop you from trying to find me, but I can. If you do post it in the chat, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna have a big problem. I wouldn't post your address. Yeah, but knowing my full legal name would allow you to find more information of me. Also, I'm intentionally hiding my name, or at least as much of it as I can, since I, you know, to 8-year-old me put it in my username. Banhammer goes burr. I wouldn't ban him. It's a teachable moment, unless he actually doxes me, but like, I don't think he's gonna do that. I have faith in salamanders. I don't get what else there is to say. Yeah, in general, you know, attempting to find information about people that they are not actively giving you is frowned upon. Not stupid. That's alright, salamanders. You're learning and you're growing. Damn, man. Okay, I'm getting better at that, though. I'm getting better at that. I love that for me. They're taking my secrets. They're taking my secrets, man. It's fucked up. I'm gonna leap to Plushie. That's the one person I shouldn't have leapt to. Alright, I leap to Plushie again. That's a puzzle? Oh no, it's not a puzzle. Should I do this room? Alright, we get the top 3. And I fucked it up. I mined the wrong block. I have to do this backwards now. That sucks. Changing to Snart Fiffer123. Thanks for the help. Fuck you, Slin. See, this is the thing. I'm tempted to call you Snart for the next month, but I know you won't learn anything, so I guess I'll just keep calling you Slin. That was interesting. That's an example of what not to do. Did it to a different person as well. I'm thinking that person does not actually have the information and is masquerading in a way to intimidate people. Either way, still disgusting behavior, regardless. Just random people as far as I know? Yeah. Is the only reason Rain is playing because of secret die chance? I don't think so. We played the last 3 nights, I think. I would never think the double chest secret doesn't look a little weird. Yeah, it's always odd. It's really annoying you have to click both sides of the chest as well. Since when is it 3 AM? 1 minute ago. I regret this in the morning. You could go to bed and then you won't regret it at all. Surely it's a good mindset to have and won't bleed your life into the future. People are only ready to change when they're ready to change, Walnut. my most zen take. I'm not often zen, but when I am, probably change to stop procrastinating. See, you're in the premeditation, the premeditative state of habit building. It's an important thing to be in. There are other things you need to do as well, but hey, it's a starting point. General Iroh type of saying. No man sets foot in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, it's not the same man. Dig the well before you get thirsty. True words. True words. Four, 6, 7 is max level anyone can get, right? 4, 6, 8 is max level anyone can get. Did you change any settings in SkyHanni or SkyHanni auto-enabled moment? I turned this on. I turned SkyBlock level in tab. For WaterSolver, like, how did it break? What is the issue? It doesn't show up. Wrong layout. Does it not detect? It doesn't detect, I think. Like, I walk into water and it's like, welcome to waterboard. And then it doesn't do anything. And the chest is there. Yep, the chest is there. It spawned. That was the first thing I tried, was going and clicking on the chest, and it did not update my Desco 1 WaterSolver on GitHub. Hold on, if I don't change this, Lucy will yell at me. Forgot it last run. I can't forget it 2 runs in a row. That's not the way to go. This was not the correct way to do that split. My bad. Suboptimal gameplay. Can't believe it. I'm gonna do the L room. Imagine there's more secrets missing in the L room. Good, it's not this side. There's a chance this secret isn't gotten. And it wasn't. That one was, though. Okay, it's probably up top. I have to imagine. Yep, it was that one. I imagine it was also this one. And probably that one as well. I don't know. I don't know about that last one, but I'm willing to bet. But yes, Desco. The chest is there. Everything's loaded in, but the helpful timer buttons do not show up, or holograms do not show up. And the helpful message in chat does not also show up that says, you know, 2:013:south. Which I assume is room direction. 0 is red, etc., etc. Before or after updating SkyHanni? After updating SkyHanni. Didn't affect WaterSolver, by the way? No! We updated at the same time. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, I updated SkyHanni. Granted, I did update from, you know, a pretty old version to the newest version, and yeah, oh, I did an oopsie. Imagine if they added oil to SkyBlock / BZ oil barrel. Holy hell. Thank you for letting me hype clear. Holy. Oh yeah, I got another free will. Is that a golden livid head I saw? No. I mean, right here, yes. But I got another free will. I won again. It was incredible. So another free will has been obtained, and then also I got like another. I killed the sun gecko a bunch. Not on you. Oh, I don't know. Here, let's look around. I don't think so. I see a diamond Necron head, but other than that. Oh, come on. I hit the button. I hit the button. Excuse me. Oh, hello, King Midas. This is a very odd time to stream. Not really. It's just like a time in the day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, to quote Jimmy Buffett. Listen, this is the curse of globalism right here. If I want to play with Europeans, either I have to have a European sleep schedule or they have to have an American sleep schedule. And it just so happens that today, on this day of all days, I was up a little bit late and my European friends got online. Is it time I finally get Legion on my armor? Yes. Buy it from me. Staying up all night, any tips to make it through the school day? No, not really. Sounds like hell. Sleep deprivation to boring. Go to sleep, seriously? Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Walnut. How many legions do you have? The fuck? Nah, I sold all mine. Someone who's playing consistent all-nighters through high school, it's a horrible idea. They gotta learn for themselves, Walnut. They gotta learn for themselves. 4 hours is better than none. 4 hours is better than none. Solo hasn't been updated in ages. Oh my god, you're right. Seems unwise, Fadden, but you know, you do you. Third Master Star in Obby. Let's go. Holy. See, Walnut, this is a great example. You and I are in very different positions of our life and have very different, you know, ideals and values. from the people that are espousing their beliefs in chat. Maybe one day they'll change. Maybe one day we'll change. I don't know. Take a more austeric approach to these things. I have to go double check what that word means. So if it means what I think it means, then I get your point. And if it means the other thing, then I'm gonna have to double check. What tier of Kudra's veteran unlocked? Burning or fiery, I wanna say. That's what I thought you meant, and that is confusing to me. You think I'm being stern? I've just misspelled it. Well, austere is stern, cold, strict. Like austerity politics is, you know, more like meritocracy, traditional values type beat. You know, here's the box, fit in it kind of thing. I don't think that's how I'm viewing it, but funny how by now everyone has some specific islands in which they remember all the egg spots. I mean, for me, it's just like this is the hot spot for Vega. It's more referencing austeric economics and where you let things sort themselves out. I don't really think that's, I mean, it's not my interpretation of austerity politics, but potentially. I mean, obviously I'll intervene, but like, I've come to accept, at least in my lived experience, right? I was doing things that were against my best interest for a fair enough. I was doing things against my own best interest. People in my life saw it. They pointed it out to me. I wasn't in any mind space to hear it. I wasn't like, you guys are right. You guys, you know, this is going to end up being bad for me. I was like, no, this is where I'm at. And you guys aren't supporting me in this. And it caused some tensions. Like, my sister is biting off a lot more than I think she can chew. She's trying to graduate with a double major 1 year early in a master's program. Now, she's a very smart individual. She has a 4.0 GPA. She's speaking at a national conference in the summer. You know, she may very well be able to do it. But I don't think so. And I've told her that. I was like, that seems like an awful lot you're taking on, and I'm concerned that, you know, it's too much and you have too much on your plate. And she said, I understand your concerns, but you know, that's not where I'm at right now. And I go, okay. I've done what I can. Now the flip side of that is if inevitably she is unable to do everything, she's not gonna, you know, come to me in sober reflection and be like, you were right. She's just gonna be like, I'm very upset because I'm not able to do these things. And I'm not gonna be like, told you so, bitch. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry to hear that. Also here, Desco. The chest is right there, it's spawned in. I'll right click it a little bit. And this is the state of affairs here. Now there are some things where like I'm gonna intervene. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like probably, you know, if people are infringing on rights, if people are, you know, causing harm to me or to themselves, I'm gonna be like, brother, we gotta hold on a minute. We gotta stop this shit. But if someone just has like a worldview that I think is maybe misled, I hope they figure that out for themselves, and I'll be here if they want my assistance. That's the most I can do. While still initially voicing my concerns, though, I feel like I still take the same approach where I still call it the behavior. I do agree with you that trying to moderate other people's behavior isn't really productive. Yeah. You're right. I think perhaps the cynical view would be that I'm more jaded. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I'm going to try to meet them where they're at, and I'm going to, you know, try to explain to them logically why this is all it, and I'm going to make them have to defend themselves. I'm going to have to, you know, they're going to have to, I'm really going to make them think about their beliefs. Whereas I'm just like, I don't think they're in a position where they're able to think about their beliefs, and if they're not in the position, then I'm not gonna try to force them to be. Oh man, I want to sneeze so bad right now. It's unreal. But it won't do. It won't happen. I'm getting edged. It's so fucked up. But the least I can do is offer them my ideal action or mindset is. Yeah, of course. That's not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong for doing it. I'm just saying that at least from I don't love ignorance. I don't think it's ignorance. This may be my own biases, and we're all informed by our own biases after all. But like, which inherently is an ignorant sentence. No, I understand. We're all hypocrites. At the end of the day, in certain things. But like, I was in for a while. I was in a not good interpersonal relationship with another individual. And I was in that relationship for a very extended period of time. And I knew shit was up. I knew it wasn't healthy for me. I knew it was bad deep down. But you got to go back to system 1 and system 2 thinking. You know what I mean? On the surface, if someone had confronted me about it, I would have been like, no, everything's chill, everything's fine. Here are the 5 reasons that my brain is rationalizing this behavior. But, you know, and if anyone fought me on it, it wouldn't have ended well. I would have been like, no, you're stupid. You don't know. You don't see what's going on here. Now looking back, they were right. My deep down subconscious was right, but I wasn't in a position where I could hear it. So I try to have empathy for that, and I admire your vehemence to not letting people be ignorant. I think that's admirable, but for me, I'm trying to look at it from more of like a hyper empathetic state and be like, that's not where they're at. And if they ever get to where I want them to be at, I'll be right here waiting for them. They got a shoulder to cry on, or a leg to support them. How many bonus attack speed do you have? It caps at 100, so I have 100. What does synthesis even do? It gives me a transcape, and it lets me search my chat. So those are the 2 features. This chat, this cape, and defeated livid. Boom. Both very helpful features for me. I see and definitely respect your mindset. It seems different but similar to mine. I guess in a sense my mindset stems from how ignorant I was when I was younger and how disgusted I was looking back in hindsight to my behavior. I like this. I don't want to psychoanalyze you, but I'm going to give you my perspective, or at least how I'm internalizing or interpreting what you've said, right? Because I think a lot of it does come down to, you know, what we've experienced in our youths. At least for me personally, right? Like, I'm looking at my younger self and being like, I know deep down nothing that other people would have done was going to be beneficial. In fact, it probably would have been harmful. I probably would have pushed those people away. And I don't want to be one of the people that's pushed away for this person. I want them to come to the same conclusions that inevitably I reached. And if they ever, you know, come to the same conclusion or want help, then I'm going to be there for them. Whereas you are like, I'm looking back at my younger self and I was a dumbass. I shouldn't have let myself be in that position for so long, and I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to be as active as I can to prevent the situation from occurring. They're both approaches. I'm not saying one's better than the other. But, you know, I think there's some merits to both. Ultimately, I think it also depends on the person you're actually trying to give information to, but, you know. Warden Heart, let's go. Did you get 2 Warden Hearts before Warden 9 or Rev 9? I'm gonna go crazy. This is some insightful talk. Was not expecting this coming into a dungeon stream. Listen, this is the... Just because it's dungeons doesn't mean that, like, that's all we do here. We're unraveling who we are and who we are in relation to the people that we cherish. Now, is the background gameplay dungeons? Yeah, of course, but that doesn't inform the topics of conversation. No, quite the opposite. Quite the contrary, my good friend. Can't even do anything with it? Talk about everything on the avaaidan streams? Yeah, you can bring up whatever you want. That topic was a little bit more deep than the average one, but hey. It was a fun time. Wish I could voice my thoughts easier. It's kind of rough to type them out. No, of course. I understand. But I do like your point of bringing up... Because I was talking about the same thing. I was talking about how I personally was handling information in my youth, and you're like, yeah, me too. But, like, this is what... But you see your points very clearly and agree with them? Hell yeah, handshake. I mean, I see yours too. I think there are situations where your approach would be better, even. But, you know, I'm biased because I was not one of those cases. The people who tried to intervene, I still don't really have a relationship with. I ended those, unfortunately. And, you know, there's a lot of grief associated with that, so I'm trying to... Maybe I'm overcorrecting on that front. But hey, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. This is a sucky ass pattern. This really sucks. I don't think there's gonna be a way for me to easily get both. Oh no, wait, yes there will be. We do white and diamond, and then I flick black. Yeah, it's fantastic. What's your favorite puzzle? Before Desco went and solved before Desco went and solved Waterboard, I liked water a lot. I do like ice fill quite a bit. That's my crazy take. I do like ice fill. But I never see him anymore. He's gone from my life now that he's M7, F7 exclusive. Anything but Blaze? You don't like Blaze? That's fair, to be honest. I don't really got a problem with Blaze. Come on, man. Ah, whatever. Too much room for error. That's fair. I know its actual name, but the one with the silverfish. Ice Path. Ice Path is funny because there's only one setup. It's the same thing every time. I suppose should belong to 3 weirdos. So true. Or my hopefully last cologne today? Why last? So I'll have 3. That's interesting. I don't know much about cologne, so I'm a little confused by everything you've said. But you seem happy about it. Colognes have like different scent profiles to them. All right, all right. So you're having you have 3 of them. Like woody, sweet, crisp citrus. All right, all right. It was my impression that they were consumable though, and you said you were getting your last one, which I was confused by. I have 3 stacks of Superior Dragon fragments. Pfft, money. So the 3 will have all the main scent profiles. Interesting. Well, each bottle lasts about like 2 years. Oh, okay, so they're consumable but slow. I understand. Well, nice. I don't use it every day, only for hot date nights. I hear that. Which is a better spot for doing Rev Slayer? Mainly just for going out in public. Ah, I see, I see. I was just pulling your leg. What was that flag's route? DSG. Dream 5 talking shit. What else is new? What else is new? Secrets found 19. I'm yawning, brother. I'm yawning. No, come on. 2 out of 3. It was the last one, so it gave me false hope. Should MVP Plus and then save for MVP Plus Plus, should I just keep my VIP? Well, MVP Plus Plus is a subscription, and also doesn't provide much help for SkyBlock, whereas MVP Plus provides some help. You get travel scrolls, you get wardrobe slots, etc., etc. It's up to you, though. It's your money. Spend it how you want. For me, personally, I've gotten a lot of use out of my rank. I've been here for 11.5 years, so, you know. It's quite a good dollar to hour ratio, but for some people, you know, spending money on a free game is morally reprehensible, and I can't fault them, or personally reprehensible, I should say. Only hot dates I'm gonna be on is in the Crimson Isle. So real. Holy Dragon Rage? Yeah, he hit me a while away. Should I get MVP Plus then, since I have the money and 2 and only have the VIP at the moment? I mean, I would say it's worth it, but I'm also incredibly biased. You have to keep that in mind. And ultimately, you know, it's your money. It's got to be your decision. But if you want my input, I get a lot of use out of my rank. And when you buy it, you should use code avaaidan. I'm just kidding. I don't have a creator code. Alright, I'm going to buy it. Go for it. Last Rev and I ever do this shit again. You got 2 Warden Hearts and you're hating on it? Come on, brother. It was nice to you. Shaking my head. Ungrateful. That's okay. Rev is pretty boring. I use code Will. Is that Will Water Prisms? I use code Lucy. Shout out Lucier. For real. You can't even do anything with it? Yes, you can. You can use stuff with the Warden Hearts. Oh, are you Iron Man? Like you already have one, so you don't need a second. I see. I have very conflicted views on WWP. Will Water Prism, I assume? Yo, congratulations, Z. What are your opinions on Will Water Prism? Make a second Warden Helm, then void it. Make a second Warden Helm, then donate it to museum, like I did. Smart. That's too far. Keep it in your keep it in your backpacks forever for padding of the net worth, so that you can flex on all of your friends. Oh man. That's diagonal. Diagonal also sucks. I'll get it. I'll get this one. You get bat. One renowned and one ancient. Kudra and Slayers. Alright. Motherfuckers out here using Warden Helms. Lol. Crimson Helmet / Clover Helmet Gaming. Just buy a Clover Helmet. Come on. Walnut, I'm curious. What are your conflicted views on Will Water Prism? Because for me personally, I gotta hate him because he's the reason why everyone is still in my chat saying M4 is the best for money, despite that video being forever old. What do you mean buy a Clover? Just buy one. Just buy one. Just buy one. One hand, I like the effort he puts into his videos. Yeah. Editing, graphics, but on the other hand, his content is pretty bland and there's a lot of fluff in the video and almighty mid-roll ads. Is he like Andre the Great, where the first like 4 minutes is, maybe even 1 minute is really well edited and then the rest of it's just like normal ass SkyBlock gameplay? I think I saw, it was either like Andre's or Will's video on like Blaze Slayer, and the first one was like a whole animated ass Marvel Cinematic Universe Inferno Demon Lord, and then the rest of it was like, okay, here's me spending money now. And I was like, what? Content would be like, here's how I got blank in SB, and it'll be a cool roadmap, and then it'll be like 50 minutes of him mining Umber for skeleton keys. Now see, maybe this is a disconnect between me and the rest of the SkyBlock community, but I've never liked the here's how I got blank in Hypixel SkyBlock, because like the answer is like, you did two things. A, you grinded for it, or B, you grinded something else for the money to buy it. Like Rage Train's like, I spent 2,500 hours mining for this drill. Like, yeah, that's what... It's not a mystery how he did it, you know? He was like, I need a bunch of mithril, and then I'm gonna go mine the mithril. And he's like, okay, now I need a bunch of titanium. And he goes and mines the titanium. It's hard to make SkyBlock content because you usually don't watch for gameplay. What do you... Okay, that's interesting. It's an interesting take. What do you watch for then? I'm not saying you're wrong. Because you're probably right. No one wants to watch Rage Train mine mithril for 17 hours. Personality, time burning. It's somewhat ironic. You don't watch for the gameplay of the time burning, but you watch because the time has been burned. I don't want to watch Rage Train waste 2,500 hours, but I'd love to watch the results of him wasting 2,500 hours. Personally, rather play SB than watch other people do the same thing I'm doing. That's kind of my take as well, but then again, I'm benefiting from people watching me, so. I watch either because I'm doing Slayer and bored or M7 based. Well, I got one secret. Alright, but M5 here is like the Subway Surfers. It's basically just a chatting stream. Yeah, I mean, that's... So, you've gotten onto what I think that this stream is. Because for me, like... I've always viewed this as more of a... I'm here to talk to you guys. And I'm playing the video game that I'm playing in the background. Ava Hypixel code win. Gotta support my boy. Soon. I'm vying for it. It's a vibe I really like. I appreciate. I mean, I'm glad you like it. It seems to be doing well. It seemed to be being well received, which I love. I suppose you're right. You have pretty consistent people watching. I do. I've cultivated a diehard fan base, it seems. It's probably both a result of regular stream factors and also like a closed market of SkyBlock. There's probably not that many people in the potential viewer pool to begin with. I'm gonna die trophy right now. Vanilla and Karate's the worst. Yerp. I hear that. Hope they treat you well. Gotta be decent, right? If I'm staying up at 4 AM to watch you before school instead of sleeping, you should go to bed. In my humble opinion. But I'm glad you're having a good time. I think I watched a stream from you in like 2020, but I never talked since I was too shy back then. I did not stream in 2020. I wish I did. Would have been interesting, probably. I really should, I agree. It's not too late. I'm so tired, but not at all. Those, I mean, you gotta look for sleep to find it. It's the unfortunate truth. That's what I said in like 2020 because I did not know what year it was. Oh, okay. I mean, this is like the first time I've streamed ever. I think I streamed like in 2018 for an XP party, but I first streamed SkyBlock in November of last year. Or, yeah, last year. Oh boy, they left quiz for me. Alright, well this is going to be a really weird split for me. Hoping no one takes it from me. You can save like a minute. Go for it. This is going to be quiz. Alright, we get this secret. We go up here. We get this secret. Then we click on C. And then now we're going to do the other 3 secrets in this room. How much longer will stream be, I guess, for it? I don't, until Rain stops being in the party, which, you know, could be in an hour, it could be next run. I can't get through that door. Okay, I guess I gotta get through that door. It was not you, but it was someone else that had the exact same keyboard as you. Holy! My long-lost twin out there in the ether. When will Rain leave? Well, the thing is that Rain lives at a... Usually stream this long, so I can every night. No, I don't. I do not. This is a rare occurrence where I don't have anything to do tomorrow and can thus be up late. And Rain is also on and wanting to play M5. So I pretty much only play M5 in like this party, or parties very similar. Razor Black Widow Chroma V3 Chord something something something. You're correct. That is the name. Thank God I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Real. I actually got it's the Razor Black Widow Chroma V3 Quartz Edition. But the edition's not really the important word there. Yeah, once you get M6 completion, would you play M5 with me? Unfortunate, well... Our party is unfortunately pretty discerning when it comes to who we invite. Like, I think the lowest cat in this party is 52. And excluding Lime, the lowest level in this party is... me? No, it's probably Desco, who's like 58. The buried entry is wild. We are the M5ers. I just want to go to bed. 54, it's not great. Desco, you're chilling. Don't even trip. Should kick the cat at 52 person and carry me for one run? Not sure about all that. Nope, Dream's gone. SPC does carries? Yes, SPC does do carries. Perfect time. I don't think that's true, Salamanders. Now let's see what we got. There's definitely a die in here somewhere, right? Surely. Hit a profile calculator, profit calculator count essence. I don't. It's part of the profits. Boom, I made profits. By the way, I did drop die like the day RNG meter got updated. Congratulations. How do I get keys? Dungeon chest keys? They drop from secrets. Every now and again a secret will be a dungeon chest key. Kudra, you purchase them. if you're in the mage faction, you can purchase them from this NPC. This NPC will sell you some Kudra keys. If you're in the barbarian faction, let me see if I can remember where the barbarian faction guy is. He's not over there. It's not him. Can I remember? I'm not going to be able to remember. He's somewhere in here. I'm sure you could find him. Now I'm angry. Now I want to find him. It's the guy over there. That's helpful. It's not you. I know that. It's not you. That's Seuss. What was your previous SH version you said? Hold on. There you go. I don't know. He's somewhere over here. You can find him. I believe in you. But yeah, you purchased them. Might go to bed at 4. Go to bed, Salamanders. I believe in you. You can do it. Thank you, but I'm mage. Oh, well. He's over here then. Here, I'll even swap to mage. Swap. Boom. Kudra keys. Here they are. What does Pablo want today? A dandelion, huh? You got it, friend. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow we will finish lava fishing, and then we will not be lava fishing again. It'll be an exciting time where we'll be done with all fishing, at least for SkyBlock XP purposes, which will be exciting. So I'm gonna go to bed. Came at the end. I'm sorry, Sana. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it is 2 a.m. I should go to bed. Have a good night. How do I get into the mage faction? Complete the L's quest and select mage faction at the beginning of it. It was fun talking. It was a good time, Walnut. It was a good time. We got some very nice discussions in. So I will see you all in the next one. We will be finishing lava fishing Beasterias. Lucy, going to bed, y'all. Good night. I can't remember the next part of that stim. Going to bed, y'all. We're Costco guys. Of course we hit the stop streaming button.